Approval voting is comically simple. It is changing the language on the ballot from choose one to choose one or more. So instead of bubbling in next to one candidate on the ballot, you're free to bubble in next to as many candidates as you like, or all the candidates you approve of. And then the tabulation is the same. You just count up all the votes for all the approvals, and whoever gets the most approvals wins. And this also produces really great results. They're not quite as perfectly accurate as STAR. You're collecting a lot less information on the ballot for starters, but they're still really great. And I like to describe approval voting as the highest and fastest return on investment for any voting system shift in the United States right now. It requires zero change to voting infrastructure, which makes it a viable sell for small jurisdictions.
Right.
The voter education campaign is incredibly quick and cheap and simple and easy. And it's really compatible with election codes all over the country. So for example, Texas election code is incompatible with instant runoff voting. A lot of people know that as ranked choice voting, which just got passed in Austin. It's going to get adopted, but it's not going to get implemented.
Yeah.
One of the things about approval voting too, and this is a little bit technical, is like, so before, if you remember, I said that our first past the post system, our current system, causes polarity. Approval voting does the opposite. It trends toward consensus, right? Because one of the things that's going to happen, and this is not too complicated to figure out, is like people with extreme views, well, their vote's not going to really do anything unless they approve at least one frontrunner. Right. And so they're going to come in from their extreme views a little bit and approve an additional candidate, which is consensus based.
Right.
And right now, we need consensus in this country. That's the direction that we need to head, because we are just so far off into these separate lands.
Yeah.
So approval voting is a mechanical way to start promoting consensus and compromise and connection and understanding, both in our politics up in Congress, all the way down to the family member that you had to stop talking to 3 years ago.
Right.